Hatch 7 anime characters who could actually take down Saitama. Alright folks, let's talk about the unthinkable. Who could actually take down the caped baldy Saitama? I know, he's One Punch Man, but hear me out. Some characters out there might just have what it takes to outmatch, outthink, or straight up delete him from existence. And one of them is actually from his own show. Hat 1 Blast, the one hero who might have a shot. Let's start with the big mystery man himself. Blast, the #1 hero. We barely know anything about this guy, but what we do know is insane. He can manipulate gravity, teleport through dimensions, and probably bend reality in ways we haven't even seen yet. Now, here's the thing. Saitama might be physically unbeatable, but what if Blast pulls a Doctor Strange move and throws him into a dimension where punches don't matter? Picture Blast casually sipping tea while Saitama tries to one-punch the concept of nothingness. It's not about being stronger, it's about outplaying him. 2. God, the ultimate cheat code. If there's one character in One Punch Man that could be Saitama's final boss, it's God. This being isn't just throwing strong punches, it's messing with reality itself. We're talking about mind control, existence erasure, and God-tier reality warping. Now sure, Saitama's strength is unmatched, but what happens when reality itself is rewritten? Imagine God tapping into Saitama's deepest thoughts, his boredom, his frustration, and using them against him. If there's anyone who can make Saitama's punches meaningless, it's God. 3. Funny Valentine. Saitama versus himself? Alright, let's step into JoJo territory. Funny Valentine from Steel Ball Run has one of the wildest abilities in anime. His stand, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, D4C. This thing lets him jump between parallel universes and even bring alternate versions of people into the same reality. So what if Funny Valentine cloned Saitama? Imagine an army of Saitamas, all just as strong, all with the same limitless power. And here's the kicker. If two identical beings from different universes touch, they annihilate each other. That means if Valentine sets it up right, Saitama could literally be defeated by himself. 4. Saiki Kusuo, the psychic powerhouse. You might think Saitama is the ultimate gag character, but Saiki Kusuo from the disastrous life of Saiki K might have something to say about that. This guy can do everything: telepathy, time manipulation, reality warping, and even erase people from existence. Now imagine Saiki trapping Saitama in a psychic loop, where every time he throws a punch, he just resets to the beginning. Or worse, what if Saiki erases Saitama's powers entirely? Saitama might be unstoppable physically, but if his powers are erased before he can even try to punch, well, that's game over. 5. Light Yagami, the man with a notebook. Okay, this one's a little controversial, but let's talk about it. Light Yagami, aka Kira, with the Death Note. All he has to do is write Saitama's name and boom, heart attack. Now, the big question is, would the Death Note even work on Saitama? He's technically human, but he's also beyond normal human logic. If the Death Note operates under strict human rules, it might fail, but if it works, Saitama can't punch his way out of a heart attack. 6. Aizen, the master of illusions. Bleach fans know Aizen is no joke. His sword, Kyoka Suigetsu, lets him manipulate all 5 senses, creating illusions so perfect, they're indistinguishable from reality. Now, Saitama is ridiculously strong, but can he fight what he can't even see? Aizen could trap him in a fake world, making him think he's fighting when he's actually just standing still. Or worse, Aizen could create a reality where Saitama thinks he already won, leaving him defenseless for the real attack. And if Aizen really wants to be cruel, he could trap Saitama in a dream world where he always has a worthy opponent. Imagine Saitama fighting an endless stream of powerful enemies, only to realize none of them were real. That's a fate worse than death for him. Goku, the ultimate battle. Alright, you knew this was coming. Saitama versus Goku, the ultimate anime showdown. Let's be real. Goku is on a completely different level. This guy has mastered Ultra Instinct, can destroy entire universes with his punches, and moves faster than time itself. He's not just strong, he's got a full arsenal of skills, techniques, and transformations that make him more than just a brute force fighter. Now, if Saitama and Goku both went all out from the start, Goku could one-shot Saitama. Remember, Goku in Dragon Ball Super was fighting Beerus, and their shockwaves alone were destroying the universe. That's not even Ultra Instinct Goku. Imagine what he could do now. Saitama does have unlimited growth, but Goku has actual battle experience, teleportation, key manipulation, and a fighting IQ that's through the roof. Plus, let's be honest, Goku loves a good fight. If he notices Saitama gets stronger the longer they fight, he might hold back just to see how strong Saitama can get. But let's face it, Goku has been breaking limits for decades, and even if Saitama kept growing, Goku would always find a way to surpass him. Final verdict, can Saitama lose? Look, Saitama is built different, but the idea that he's completely unbeatable? Well, these characters prove that strength alone isn't everything. Whether it's reality warping, illusions, mind games, or just being on another power scale altogether. There are some anime characters that could actually give Saitama a run for his money, or even defeat him outright. But let's be real. Knowing Saitama, he'd probably just laugh it off, go home, and still be the strongest hero in his own world. And honestly, that's why we love him.